everybody, this is Swaverly. And yes, I am finally back to recording videos. My setup isn't quite to where I want it to be yet, but I figured since I've got most of the stuff unpacked, I might as well, continue on recording for Nekopara to finish up the story. So, hi! Got myself a visitor here. Oops, I clicked there, so. First time back recording, I'm doing it so professional. I slept great. Man, I can't remember the last time I've conked out like that. Feels like my mind's in a fog. It's lifted completely. But the fog in his mind has been lifted completely. His mind's no longer in the fog. Okay. Shigure, did you manage to sleep well? Huh? Wait. What happened? That's what I want to know. What happened? Oh no. Stop. What happened, Shigure? Did you catch a cold? Yeah. He did nothing? You lying bitch. I don't think I did anything to you. But you didn't do anything. Did you? Yeah, that is the important question, Cashew, is if Shigure did anything to you. Because I feel like she would. In any case, why don't you hop in the shower? You're dripping with sweat, as long as that's the only thing dripping from her. Oh, bad. And the sheets are soaking wet. Yeah, you about turned the room into that one scene from Dexter. Your nose is bleeding? Shigure rises up, fixes her disheveled pajamas, and staggers her way to the shower room. I did not open settings. What in the hell happened? I literally pressed the button to go and hit for next prompt and it just pulled up the menu. That was weird. Yeah, what in the hell happened? Shigure, I don't know. Why can't I think? Azuki's like, you're hungry, bitch, you ain't eating. Yeah, my head is much clearer now. Binet is like, this girl is on drugs. Yeah, and the audio might not sound as up to par as it is. I still gotta tweak around with the settings for the audio. I haven't actually tested it out yet. I just pulled it out of the box with my microphone, so I don't know the best place to put it yet. Then I'll come to. I also need to get a light to shine on my face, because I noticed that my face is rather dark where the camera is set up. Huh? I think that the roles are reversed here, but if Mentor says so, there must be some meaning behind it. Alright then. Alright, phrase. Let's start by sweeping the outside. The two of us work in silence, cleaning the outside of the shop and setting up the sandwich board. What's wrong? Remember back when I thought we were going to get her as a cat girl? Yeah, those were good times. It's a tad heavy. Then again, if it were any lighter, the wind would knock it down. Have you always worked solo, Phrase? I've been in this line of work for much longer, but you're way more diligent than I'll ever be. Really? Yeah, Cashew is pretty airheaded. Yeah, but that's still no reason to space out in the middle of work. I'm not sure what I should say. I feel somewhere between apologetic and pathetic. Of course, I'm more grateful than anything, but that goes without saying. Yeah, same here. Suddenly I remember something. Is this young Phrase? Hey, what's the matter? She's adorable! Yeah, not really an issue I can solve. I guess a kitten isn't tall enough for kitchen work. Don't worry, cat girls get big and tall fast. Have some cake and cheer up, okay? Plus, you're in luck. This is where the patisserie, who can make the world's tastiest cakes, works. I love cakes too, but they don't like my gut. Oh, you do? I love cake myself. That's why I'm training here. Yeah, I'm having her teach me how to make cakes. Though I'm still not good enough to make anything to brag about. Have some if you like. I try to make some macaron a la fraise for you. That's right. Fraise is French for strawberry. Ah, so that's what condiment her name refers to. Yeah, that's kind of a theme that the cat girls and the cashew family members, they're either spices or like food toppings. Really? Yeah. What is that? Like a strawberry macaron? I mean, that'd be pretty good. I don't know how long you're going to be here, but if it's okay with you, why don't you try helping out around the shop? If you do, you'll be able to deliver the tastiness to everyone else. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna be here for much longer, after all. Sorry, spacing out again, remembering past and all that jazz. No, just a little trip down memory lane. Actually, I lived together with you, Phrase, albeit just for a short while. You were a small super... You were a small super kitten back then. Yeah, that's how that read. And it was a really short time, so I don't think you remember. She is a super cat. Let me give her head pats because she's such a super cat. Yeah. You've been smart ever since you were a kid. What other memories are coming back? Please tell me if only the ones about me living there, and not about the thing that happened between the patisserie. Huh? Wait, you do? I realized it right when we met, but you smell like 6 other cat girls, and not in an area where you should be smelling. Don't think that made any sense, but okay, it worked in my head. Dang, you should have told me, girl. Ah, I see. Now that she mentions it, we only interacted a little when she was still a kitten. It was so minor that even I forgot about it up until I met her. Then again, I appreciate that you do remember. Nice to meet you again, Phrase. Or should I call you Strawberry? I start wiping down the window. Nah, I like Phrase better than Strawberry. Delicious. I think that's what the Delicienx. That's DELICIENX. At least that's what it looks like that. I feel her staring at me intermittently. Ooh, this is nice digs. This is very swanky and purple. We have a little break between the lunch and dinner time periods. A little late lunch break. I volunteered to prepare the food. How was your first time eating Japanese food? I mean, I get it, you're in France, but I'm pretty sure they've got Japanese food shops in France. I don't know, I've never been to France. Or Paris. I've never been in that country. That starts with an F. Oh, I'm bad at talking right now. Don't inquire for details, but I assume that Mentor has stayed in Japan in the past. Yeah, if she's been in Japan, then how has she not had Japanese food? Well, she did say in a lifetime, so it's probably meant that she hasn't had it in a long ass time. Not in her lifetime. She held up the chopsticks perfectly and even knew how to hold her soup bowl. There's a way to hold a soup bowl other than this. I don't know if that came out okay. Like this. That's how I hold my soup bowl when I'm eating. I just like hold it up and I'm like, with a spoon, shoveling it in. Here's dessert. Since you all wanted Japanese food, I made this one fit the theme. Does it strike you as odd? I also made these if you like. Oh, it was a macaron. Nice. Macarons are delicious. Yes, I had a little trip down memory lane, so I figured I would try making them again. Uh-oh. What's the matter, Phrase? Huh? It was disgusting! No. I would have made it right away if you just asked.
迷惑になると思ったんですよね。はい、子供の頃泣いていた私にお兄さんが作ってくれたフレーズの中から、私お兄さんに憧れてお店を手伝っていました。
それでここの飼い猫になってずっと手伝いたいって言い出して名前もフレーズにしたのね。
If memory serves, a cat girl picks their name when they're 3 months old. So that's when she came here, huh? Wait, cat girls pick their own names? I'm pretty sure Shiguri named all of her cat girls. I mean, it's cool if they pick their own names.
今お兄さんは大変な時だから、私のことなんて言わないようにって思っていたのに、ずっと夢見ていたマカロンを食べたら我慢できなくなってしまって。いいんですよ、フレーズ。そんなに我慢しなくても兄様は分かってくれます。
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for remembering phrase. Also, I appreciate you helping out Minter in such a big way as well.
お兄さん、泣いてた私にマカロンを作ってくれたお兄さん。
I thought those paw prints on her bow were part of the pattern. I'm like, the pattern is moving, but it's the little cloud on the speech bubble. I'm weird. My ADHD focuses in on things that just random all the time.
嬉しかったです。
And yes, I do have ADHD.
それを言えないまま
As if you couldn't tell.
別れの意味も知らないうちに。
Sorry. By the time you came, I was already scheduled to go back home.
お兄さん、どうして再会できるなんて。
I'm just surprised. You got so big that I almost didn't recognize you.
私、お兄さんとの約束守れましたか？
Yeah, you sure did. Isn't that right, Mentor?
ええ、とっても。フレーズにはいっぱいお手伝いしてもらっているわ。
ありがとうございます。パティシエール。フレーズ、よかったですね。はい。はい。お兄さん。
Yes. Yeah.
昔みたいにお兄さんと呼んでもいいですか？
I mean, you've been this entire time, so of course it would.
兄様を慕う者同士仲間ですね、フレーズ。はい。私、しぐれさんほどじゃないと思いますけど。
I don't think anybody is at the level of Shigure-san. No one is her amount of crazy.
遠慮しなくていいのですよ。さあ、素直になって。本当にそういうのじゃないですから。今ならスペシャルサービスで兄様の寝顔ブロマイドがつきます。
What? A sleeping Nisama bromide? What's a bromide?
なんですか？寝顔って。
Hey, Shigure? Is that like a body pillow? Today's lunch break ends up being a little longer than usual. I have to look that up.
大変です、お兄さん。外に行列が。
Really? That's a invisible line. Ooh, we've got more customers than we did yesterday. It's looking a lot like Christmas over here.
元から知る人ぞ知る名店でしたが、SNS でさらに火がついたのですね。
Don't talk like you didn't start it.
すみません。まさかここまでの効果があるとは。しぐれさん、やりすぎだと思います。何を言っているんですか、フレーズ。 私だけが理由ではありませんよ。あなたのこともとっても話題になっています。ほら、ここにも、ほら。
Shigure holds out her cell phone to reveal a line of comments praising Phrase. Yeah, bet there's a lot of Rule 34 about her, too. There are even some customers stating that they're explicitly coming to see her, most likely standing in that line outside the shop. Yeah, that'd be my reaction to any Rule 34 art of myself, too, Phrase. Just, ah!
私そういうのは目立つのは苦手なんです。誰でも最初はそうです。そのうち気持ちよくなりますから。しぐれさんみたいになったら困ります。フレーズ
Shigure, Phrase, save the chit chat for later. Let's get working so we don't keep these customers waiting.
はい。わかりました。お兄さん、頑張ります。
申し訳ないわね。もう材料がないのよ。
Guess we'll have to close up shop for the day then.
最後は撮影会みたいになっていましたね。
You guys are worn out.
カメラ怖いです。
Yeah, cameras are scary, but weaves with cameras are even scarier.
大丈夫。だんだん気持ちよくなりますよ。
ちょっと疲れたから休ませてもらうわ。
Thank you for the fine service, Mentor. I will take care of cleaning up.
あ、私も。あとは任せてください。パティシエール。
ありがとうみんな。
Alright, I'll clean up the kitchen. I'll leave the counter and storefront to you
わか
guys.
りました。
As they clean, Phrase addresses Shigure.
なんでしょう。お昼は気持ちが盛り上がってしまって、あんなことを言ってしまったのですが。あんなこと？歌唱さんにまたお兄さんと呼んでもいいですかなんて。甘えるフレーズ、とても可愛いですよ。そうじゃなくて、しぐれさんは本当の妹ですから。しかもちょっと普通じゃないくらい好きみたいですし。
Yes, at abnormal love for him.
お兄様のことは好きか嫌いかで言えば大好きです。そうですよね。それなのに私がお兄さんなんて呼んだら。どうしてですか？だってフレーズはベニエさんのケーキが大好きですよね。
I don't think it's
もちろんです。
I don't think it's the same kind of love as what you're suggesting, Shigure. She's like, oh yeah, I love the cakes. Like I really enjoy them. Shigure's like love is like I want to put brother inside of me. Love. It's different.
ならお客さんがこの店のケーキが大好きと言ったらどうですか？嬉しいと思いませんか？思います。嬉しいです。そういうことです。兄様の素晴らしさを共有できて私は嬉しいです。私は兄様が大好きですが猫も大好きです。だからフレーズの気持ちも応援したいのです。応援って何より兄様の猫が好きみたいですし。
Yes, he does seem to love cat girls.
そういえばしぐれさんの家には猫が6匹もいますよね。はい。そしてみんな兄様の恋猫です。
You just tell her that.
ですから6匹とも恋猫です。
Yeah, even Phrase is like, what?
そんなこといいんでしょうか？
Well, when a guy and a girl get randy, the guy sticks his thingy inside of a woman.
みんながおっし っていますよ。
Oh, she's just asking, how does he have six of them instead of, how the process works?
そうですよね。そういう問題じゃない気がするんですが。兄様は等しく優しくしてくれています。フレーズの方も
Don't just be saying, like, yeah, he'd boink you too.
再会したばかりだし、よくわからないです。子猫の頃は好きだったと思うんですが。フレーズ、日本に来てみたらいかがですか？
Yeah, come to Nihon.
私、このお店が好きです。
There is this shop in Japan,
パティシエールの作るケーキと、それを喜んでくれるお客さんの笑顔が好きです。
I get it. You don't want to leave your adopted mother?
私にとってここが世界で一番大切な場所なんです。その気持ちも私は応援しますよ。ありがとう、しぐれさん。いつかしぐれさんの国へ、お兄さんのお店へ行ってみたいです。はい、いつかぜひ。今日も素敵です。
We have a dinner a little earlier than usual. In a follow-up to last night, Minter treats us to her home cooking. Ooh, some French cuisine?
食事を楽しんでちょうだい。
はい。パティシエールの作る料理はどれも美味しいですが、お兄さんとしぐれさんがいるときは特別ですね。
つい張り切ってしまうわね。
Ugh. Sorry, yawning. Long day. Thank you very much. Just like last night, we have a spectacular dinner. What you eating? Ooh, it's dark. It's dork. After the meal, cups of coffee line the table. I would not drink coffee that late at night because I would not be able to sleep.
今日は大盛況だったわね。
Yeah, I like coffee, but I drink too much of it, I get super jittery. And if I have any past 6 o'clock at night, I ain't sleeping.
本当にそうです。あんなにお客さんが来るなんて。
I think the PR played a part, but I think that the reason why so many people showed up was because your cakes have a stellar reputation.
間違いありません。話題になったことで大勢が情報を調べ、名店という評価が多かったからこそ。そう。
Oh, sorry, I cut her off early. I accidentally pressed the next button. Personally, I'm glad that a lot of people know about your incredible cakes, Minter.
明日もこの調子だとちょっと大変かもしれません。
今日が特別だったのよ、きっと。今日みたいな行列は明日はないと思うわ。
そうですよね。明日はまたパティシエールと私だけになりますから。
We're leaving? We both have plans to depart tonight, so there's a 7-hour time difference between France and Japan. So we need to leave by then in order to make it back home when I promised. In the end, I still don't know what it is I'm missing. I feel a lot better mentally, though.
歌唱、まだ悩んでいるのかしら。
Oh, my apologies.
お役に立たなかったわね。
Cashew is so thick-headed, just tell him what he needs and then he will know. No, that's not true. I'm just lost in what my father meant by core. But after coming here and helping in the shop, I remembered something. I really do want to make cakes that bring smiles to everyone's faces. Your cakes are so good, and have such a gentle flavor. They bring smiles to everyone's faces.
ありがとう。そう言ってもらえて嬉しいわ。
It's sort of like I've been thinking of so much, I've lost sight of my initial focus. I may have said that was my goal, but I was trapped by something else. Surprisingly, that simple answer might have been what my dad was driving at.
前にも言った通り、家将のお父さんの真意はわからないけれど、私はあなたのことを応援しているわ。
Thank you very much. Speaking of which, I've talked about my reasons for cake making plenty of times, but you've never talked about yours, have you?
そうね。
Well, when I asked you in the past, I remember you answered, I make cakes because I'm a patisserie, but
そうだったかしら。
in that case, what about your reasons for being a patisserie in the first place?
この店は私の祖母の代からのもので、ずっとケーキを作ってきたの。
Ah, so it was a family thing.
家将の家ほどではないけれど、守るべき伝統があると思っているわ。
Tradition? Huh? I did say that my family owned a Japanese pastry shop, but I never mentioned that they had a history. I became her apprentice to learn Western pastry making, so I avoided mentioning my parents owning a long-standing Japanese pastry shop to make things simpler.
それは
すみません兄様、私が今朝
Shiguri, you and your big mouth. Huh?
兄様の状況を知っておいていただく必要があると考えまして、差し出がましい真似を。
No, it's all good. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret.
しぐれから事情を聞いたのよ。
So, that's how you know. I'm sorry for cutting you off. You were saying something about the tradition of La Cellier?
そうね。と言っても、私が受け継いだのは味だけで、店の看板はなくなってしまったのだけれど。
Oh, is that so?
いろいろと事情があって。
In that case, was your reason for making pastries to uphold the flavor from your grandmother's generation?
そういうことなの。
Oh.
いいえ、違うわね。私が今も洋菓子を作っているのは、
Oh, Benet. Regret? Oh, that's sad.
パティシエール。
Judging from Fraser's behavior, she seems to know the reasons behind Minter saying that.
私がお菓子を作り続ける理由は、それは
Oh.
昔置き去りにしてしまった息子のためなのよ。
Well, this took a sad turn. I recall hearing that you had a son, but I never.
私が若かった頃、
Oh, is that her son?
私は日本に渡り、日本人の男性と知り、
Okay, I'm gonna think up some lore here that's probably not true and way out of proportions. Did she have a kid with Cashew's father? Am I that kid? And in that case, is Shiguri technically like either my half sister or maybe even stepsister? Is that why she's so infatuated with me? Is this gonna be like a big true thing where Cashew is actually Benet's son? Now, Benet's looking pretty nice there in her youth, though. Look at that bowl cut. I don't know what it is, but bowl cuts just look ridiculous to me.
私たちは結婚して、息子が生まれて、しばらくは3人で暮らしていたの。その頃にね、私の作ったお菓子はみんなを笑顔にすると息子が言ったのよ。
Or maybe Cashew's father is Benet's son.
息子がママはお日様みたいだねって言ったからね。この店の名前をラ・ソレイユにしたのはその言葉があってのことなの。
Oh, that's nice. I see. So that's why. It fills me with joy to finally find out the origin behind the name La Solier. However, this story doesn't seem to be leading toward a happy ever after.
ご子息をご家族を愛していたのですね。
それはもう
Is her son like giving her like cookies there? I'm trying to figure out.
でも私は日本を去らなければならなくなったよ。この店を継ぐ予定だったアインが創生してしまって。
お兄さんは
I'm not laughing at what she's saying, but in my head, this is how evil my mind is sometimes. I'm thinking of like that last scene of like Gone with the Wind, the kid like, and it replace the character kid's like, "But mommy, don't go, I love you." The mom's like, "Frankly, son, I don't give a damn." Just walks away, cape fluttering in the wind, or coat fluttering in the wind.
私には旦那と息子という大切な家族があったけれども、この家も大切だったわ。
My mind is weird sometimes.
祖父母と両親と兄と暮らしたいっぱいの思い出が詰まっていたから。
So glad I finally unpacked my headphones. I can hear what they are saying. Even so, I'm still cutting them off.
私は年老いた両親を放っておけなかった。だからこの町へ戻ったのね。息子を置き去りにして。夫は許してくれたわ。むしろ応援してくれた。けれど幼かった子供が
Have you
どんな思いをしたか。
have you reconnected with them at all?
たくさんの借金があったから、いくつかあった店舗のうち、ここ以外は人手に渡ってしまったの。もともとの店の名前も一緒にね。
Oh, so that's what you meant by only inheriting the labor, but losing the title.
ねえ、店を再開するにしても、店名は変える必要があったの。だから、息子の言葉からラ・ソレイユにしたわ。
I'm curious what the shop was originally called. I can't believe that's what happened.
あの頃の私はまだ
Sorry, someone's driving by with their stereo blasting.
いくつものことを追いかけて。
I get it, you like the sound of your system, but everybody else around you doesn't want to hear it. I'm a crotchety old man. I'm not even 30 yet.
失った後に何が一番大切だったのか気づいたのよ。
家族が一番だったのですか？
そうね。私にとってのお菓子は息子が笑顔になってくれるものだった。私が作っているお菓子は幼い息子が美味しいと褒めてくれた味なのよ。今も作り続けているのはいつかまた息子が食べて喜んでくれるかもしれない。なんかそういう未練なのよ。
Where's your family now? Yeah, that's exactly what I was curious about. I lodged here with Minter's permission and helped in the shop each day, but I don't remember a single phone call, package, or message from anyone even resembling family.
夫が他界したことは共通の知人から聞いたわ。
Aw.
息子は元気にしているとも聞いたけれど、幼い頃に置き去りにした母親だわね。
でも、もう一度会いたいんですよね。
それは
ご子息もきっと母様に会いたいと思っているはず。
今はどうかしら。
I really hope that it's Cashew's father is her son, and that's why he doesn't like any Western sweets because he's just like, it's not what Mama made. She's right. He's foregone contact this whole time. He didn't invite her to his dad's funeral either, in which case her son must feel. And the son's attitude right now kind of seems like it would be Cashew's father. Old and crotchety, like me. Even so, there's probably some reason for his silence. If you haven't confirmed why, there just has to be.
子供なら母親に会いたいと思ってます。一緒にいたいと思ってます。
そうなのかもしれないわね。でもあの時私はそんな当たり前の子供の気持ちを
It's
伝え
probably
てあげることだったね。
it's probably not Cashew's father because she would definitely have told me by this point if it was.
愛する息子の気持ちを彼の身になって考えてあげることができなかった。
Unless for some reason he's changed his name and all that good stuff.
母親として当たり前のことをしてあげることが私にはできなかった。そんな私が今更会いたいだなんて息子にとっては迷惑でしょ。
そんなこときっとご子息も。そうですよ、パティシエール。
I can't begin to imagine how her son must feel considering I've never even met him. But have you? What if it were me? Would I want to reunite with my mother if she had left me behind and went off overseas while I was a kid? Or would I say it's too late and refuse entertaining the idea?
息子ももう子供ではないから今になって私と会って困るでしょ。
Well, you never know. My dad's birth mother contacted him years back and just wanted to reconnect with him and see where he is in his life. She had him at a young age and put him up for adoption. But we've connected with her and actually we have a really good relationship with her now.
あの時はもう戻ってこない。若かった私も幼かった息子ももう年を取ってからようやく息子の気持ちを考えることができるようになったなんてね。
Considering his feelings,
何歳になろうと私は母様と会いたいと思っています。年なんて関係ないと思います、パティシエール。
yeah, they keep pronouncing it pâtissière, but when I typed it in for how to pronounce it, it's probably the English way of pronouncing it. It's pâtisserie. Well, I couldn't consider what you did at that time as a mistake. I mean, if you had remained in Japan and hadn't resumed business as a patisserie here, I wouldn't have ever encountered such a wonderful Western pastries.
そういう考え方。
So it wasn't a mistake because it benefited you, Cashew? Yeah, great way of putting it.
私もです。パティシエールがいなかったら今頃は。
そうね。フレーズには出会えなかったかもしれない。
Well, pâtissière is the person who runs a patisserie. So I guess the way they're saying it's correct and I'm just dumb.
私もこんな素敵なお店が失敗だったなんて思えません。だってあんなにも大勢のお客さんが笑顔になっていたじゃありませんか。
I don't think what you did in the past was a mistake, but I do think it's a fact that you couldn't take your son's feelings into consideration at the time. Still, if your son is an adult now, I'm pretty sure he's considering how you must have felt too.
私にとって都合のいい空想ではなくて。
You never know unless you try. Perhaps, but nothing is certain, which is why I think you should give your son a visit. I apologize for speaking outside of my boundaries.
私もお兄さんと同じように思います、パティシエール。
私のことを思いやってくれてありがとう。まあ、すっかり終わったことだと諦めていたけれど、もう一度考えてみるわね。
Good for you, Benet. Forgive me, Mentor. I didn't mean to make you tell such a sad tale.
いいえ、いつか かは話しておいた方がいいと思っていたから。あなたは道を間違えないと思うわ、歌手。
Me? On the right path? Well, I'd certainly like to think so. Minter regrets the fact that she was separated from her family. I left my house voluntarily and became estranged from my parents. Ever since that verbal spat I had on my mom's birthday, I haven't gotten in contact with them even once. I'd say it definitely feels like I'm on the wrong path, but
今の歌唱にはパティシエとしての実力だけじゃなく、とても大切なものが身についているもの。
huh? Right now? You mean I didn't have this something in the
そう
past?
ね。ここで働いていた頃には欠けていたかもしれないわね。きっとあなたの周りにいる方々によって育まれたのでしょう。
Yeah, it's a four-letter word called those I keep around me. I stare at Shigure. Chee. Whoa, Flash. Whoa, whoa, that's a lot of... Then I start to think about the girls.
今のあなたにならきっとできるわ。
Oh.
気をつけて帰りなさい、歌唱。
Yes, of course. And there Shiguri is looking all Victorian doll-esque.
しぐれ、来てくれて本当に嬉しかったわ。
私もすごく貴重な経験をさせていただき、とても楽しかったです。お兄さん、いろいろとありがとうございました。
I should be the one thanking you for the hospitality phrase.
また来てくれますか？
If I can. No, I'm sure will. Next time I come, I won't be coming for counseling. I'll be able to make even tastier cakes by then, and I'll come back to let you try them.
はい、楽しみにしています、お兄さん。
Mentor, I really appreciate everything.
私は何もしていないわ。でもいくらかマシな顔になったわね。
Do I? I can't really tell, but perhaps you were right. I do feel somewhat more refreshed now. Oh, I need to stretch. I felt weirdly pressured before, but now I think I've got more of an idea of what I want to do. Or maybe I should say what I need to do is clearer now.
よかったわ。
Itchy nose. You have a lot when you have a mustache.
結局お兄さんは何を見つけたのですか？
That's hard to describe in words, but I guess you could say I found the words putting smiles on people's faces really means.
言葉の意味です。よくわからないんですが、大切なものなのですね。
Yeah, I think so, at least.
フレーズ、あなたにお世話になりました。私こそとても勉強になりました。一緒に働けて楽しかったです。カメラはちょっと慣れそうにないのですが。
Yeah, it takes a while to get used to cameras.
ささやかなお礼です。どうぞ受け取ってください。何でしょうか？私からのプレゼントです。
Phrase takes the envelope and checks its contents. Inside the envelope is a travel voucher.
これっていつかお店がお休みの時、ぜひ日本のラ・ソレイユにいらしてください。
Yeah, actually, that'd be
い
great.
ればお二人でぜひぜひ行かせてください。
そうね。気持ちが固まったらいつか。
はい、きっと喜びます。きっと。
When did you have the time to get a travel voucher, Shigure?
備えあれば憂いなしです、兄様。
How did she do that when she was with me ever since I stepped foot in France? She's a woman of action, as always. When she's good with technology, she probably did it online. It's about time, Mentor. Please take care. I'll be back again.
ありがとう、歌唱。あなたこそ無理しすぎないよ
Right. Duly noted.
ベニーさん、お世話になりました。
I want to get to where we're back in Japan because I feel like it's almost done being the France story.
うに。しぐれもまた来てくれるかしら。
はい、必ず。絶対にまた来ます。
I've got so many potential thumbnails to use for the title of this video.
楽しみにしているわ。
Yes, I already know the title of this video. Wow, this took a sad turn.
はい、また様のケーキを食べに来ます。
ありがとう、しぐれ。
My mind just went to a weird place there. Don't worry about it. I don't want to repeat what I thought in my head because as soon as I realized what I thought in my head, I was like, wait, that's not funny. I had a brain fart within a brain fart. Fourth wall break brain fart?
フレーズは素敵な猫でしたね。
She sure was.
日本に来てくれたらいいのですが。
Now, there's a lot of CGs in this episode. I can't imagine my mentor closing the shop for an extended period of time. But yeah, it'd be nice if they could even for a few days.
きっとうちの猫たちとも仲良くなれると思います。
Yeah, Phrase is a great cat girl. Man, Shigure is tiny compared to Cashew. The two of us walk and chat about cat girls. What is she, like 7? It sure got cold.
本当ですね。風邪をひかないようにしてください、兄様。
Maybe Cashew's just a giant. I should be the one telling you that. By the way, a little late to be asking now, but I assume you have a return ticket. I wouldn't think Shigure of all people would make an oversight like that, but I ask
も
regardless.
ちろんです、兄様。ご迷惑はおかけしません。同じ飛行機です。
How did you search my flight in the itinerary?
お店を休めるのは3日間です。なるべく長くフランスに滞在しようと思ったらスケジュールが限られます。クリスマスが近いためもう予約可能な便は少ないですから。簡単な推理ですよ、兄様。
I did math. You fucking stalked my browser history, didn't you? Simple, eh?
しょ
Shigure pulls a rather big carry-on case. Looks pretty heavy. Heavy! Yeah, that's the word, heavy. This was a 2-night trip by plane, which means it was roughly a 1-night stay. You're packing quite a load for a short time.
女性は身だしなみに小道具がいっぱい必要なのです。
Well, no, you needed that suitcase for your very many outfits.
あとこのドレスと和服とで同じ靴同じ下着というわけにはいきませんし、部屋着も必要でしたし、フランスの宅配便の使い方は調べていませんでしたので。
Ah, I wouldn't put too much faith in getting your luggage delivered to the airport in France.
そうなんですか？
Coming from personal experience, you're pretty much leaving it to chance.
それは困ります。
It's a short walk to the bus stop, or rather, it's not far enough to justify taking a cab. Shigure, I can take that for you if it's too much, so just ask before you break your back.
兄様、ちょっと変わりましたね。
Huh? Looking out for my little sister carrying a bunch of heavy luggage isn't something new for me, is it? I don't think I've ever been that heartless before. Actually, I might just dote a little too much.
はい。今も昔も兄様はとっても優しくて素敵です。でも以前なら私の言葉を待つことなく、重そうだから持ってあげるよと言うかと思います。
Oh, would I?
それはそれでとても嬉しいことですし、私は感謝したと思いますが、でも今の兄様は私に判断を任せてくれました。
I just said what I said because it felt natural.
きっと自覚はないのでしょう。ちょっとした変化です。兄様マニアの私でなければ見逃してしまいますわ。
Yeah, sure. Not sure how I feel about my sister being able to pick up on something about me better than, well, me. You're
ここ数日のことだけでなく、きっとこれまでの日々の積み重ねが兄様を変えたのでしょうね。
you are pretty dense, Cashew. I wouldn't be surprised if things just blew over your head. I don't really think I've changed any, but maybe I did if you say so. The days I spent with the girls, my mentors, words, all those things that probably helped shape the person I am now. Well, my mentor is willing to share that much of her story with me. I could learn a thing or two.
学びはありましたか？
Yeah, I think. I think I learned. I'm trying to think of my own reasons for pastry making.
え、みんなを笑顔にって。
Yeah, I'm starting to think those were just words.
そんな言葉だけなんてこと。
No, I mean the real reason deep in my heart. I tried giving my own feelings deep thought. Ultimately, I just wanted Dad to approve of me. At least, a little too old to be thinking through my rebellious teenager phase, you know? I'm pretty sure I'm being egotistical and trying to seek approval. Sorry, Shiguri. Did I shatter your illusions of me?
それが兄様が洋菓子を作っている理由なんですか？
If it wasn't, I wouldn't be this broken up about Dad disapproving me.
もしかしたらそういう気持ちはあるのかもしれません。でも兄様が洋菓子を作り始めた時はまだ父様と対立していなかったはずです。
Well, that's true, but I definitely felt frustrated after having him boss me around. I couldn't find it in me to comply, so I went to study abroad in France.
父様に認められたいだけなら猫たちを喜ばせるためにケーキを作る必要はなかったと思います。
No, that was
お客
just...
さんに認めてもらうために頑張るのはお店をやっている以上は当然のことだと思いますが。
yeah.
兄様は対抗心だけでお菓子を作っているわけじゃないです。そのことは私がよく知っています。猫たちに喜んでもらえた時の兄様の笑顔、どこに父様への反抗心があるというのですか？父様に認めさせたい気持ちがあると兄様が言うのならきっとあるのでしょう。でもみんなを笑顔にするお菓子をという気持ちも間違いなくあるはずです。どちらも兄様で、私はそんな兄様が大好きです。
All of me? All of me?
お
Okay.
姉さんのご子息はママはお日様みたいだねと言ったそうですね。私にとっては兄様こそがお日様です。みんなを笑顔にする素敵な方です。
Thank you. You're right. I'm not allowed to feel more than one way. I'm allowed to feel more than one way. I'm not allowed to have feelings. I do have a desire for my dad's approval, but at the same time, I can't deny that I want to make sweets that put smiles on people's faces. I have a feeling that trying to ignore that unseemly desire was throwing me off balance.
そうかもしれません。
Thanks, Shiguri. I feel like I can move forward a little bit more now.
兄様、もったいないお言葉です。
What? What? What's going on with this choice? I'm only with Shiguri. No cashew. No. There's people around. So nope. Oh, we're back in Japan. Okay. It might have been with the cat girls then. Okay.
今日はお仕事頑張りました。
I'm gonna leave that questionable choice there today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Swaverly. If you liked what you saw, set that like button free. If you want to check out more videos, please visit the channel. Click, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you and all of your beautiful faces in the next video. So, laters.
Let the bass go.